the Compassionate Geek Podcast with Don Crawley. Now, here's Don.
I'd heard about La Violon d'Angers, a Michelin-Starred restaurant near the Eiffel Tower in Paris, France. One of my foodie friends described his meal there as the best dining experience of his life. So my friend Shay and I agreed to meet there for lunch. We set the meeting time for noon. I planned to arrive at 11:45 just in case. I got off the metro stop and started walking, trusting Google Maps to guide me to the restaurant. Well, suddenly, the routing and arrival time changed. Google now had me arriving at 12:30 instead of 11:45. I texted Shay to let him know, feeling more and more frantic with each passing minute. I felt terrible for making Shay wait, and I was worried that we'd lose our reservation. My anxiety level was skyrocketing. Well, finally, I got to the general area of the restaurant, but I couldn't find it. Then I spotted it, and as I approached the front door, the hostess smiled broadly, held the door, and said in English, "Welcome, Mr. Crawley. We're so glad you're here." Wow, my anxiety level plummeted as quickly as it had skyrocketed earlier. She ushered me to our table and offered Shay and me a glass of champagne as she held my chair while I sat down. Then came the baguette with the perfect French butter. Why is their butter so good? Followed by that wonderful and uniquely French tradition of the amuse-bouche, a single bite-sized hors d'oeuvre that you don't order, but which is offered by the chef. Well, the meal progressed from there, and I'll simply say that each course outdid the preceding course, and the wine selections were exquisite, but it gets better. As Shay and I were enjoying our main course, I stopped a gentleman from the staff who passed near our table and asked if there were a place nearby where we could get a couple of cigars. Well, he explained that there was one nearby, then offered to go get cigars for us and have the staff set up a table on the sidewalk in front of the restaurant. They would bring our desserts and after-meal drinks to the sidewalk while we enjoyed our cigars. They not only brought us our desserts and drinks, but they plied us with a variety of exquisite chocolates as well. My foodie friend was right. This was the most memorable dining experience of my life. The quality of the food was exceeded only by the appropriately attentive, magically intuitive service. So, what does this have to do with IT? Well, often when your customer or your coworker comes to you with a problem, they're in a state of panic, especially for those of you on the help desk. Your graciousness and welcoming attitude lets them know you're here for them and you're ready to help, just like the hostess at La Violon. Your competence is what they expect, just like the incredibly prepared courses and knowledgeable waitstaff were exactly what Shay and I expected from a great restaurant. Your customers and coworkers expect you to deliver a high level of technical competence and nothing less. Finally, the staff's ability to anticipate our needs without being intrusive or overly familiar and to go way above and beyond the ordinary and the mundane is what took an outstanding dining experience and raised it to the most memorable dining experience of my life. In our world in IT, our jobs are not about technology. Our jobs are about helping our end users do their jobs more productively, creatively, and efficiently, and if it doesn't solve a human problem, then what's the point? In my work with IT people, I help them find ways to show that they care. Competence is critically important, but what we remember is how we were treated, how people made us feel. Most of us can learn people skills. They're simply beliefs and behaviors that can be learned. Amazing IT customer service starts from the moment you answer the phone or greet your customer or coworker in person. When you show warmth and confidence, you immediately put your customer at ease. Then you do everything to ensure that you have a high level of technical competence so you can solve their problem quickly, and combine that with anticipating their needs while maintaining a gracious and accommodating demeanor. That's what makes for a great customer experience, and that's what great customer service is all about. Want more? Check out my online on-demand IT customer service training at CompassionateGeek.com. Please give this post a like, leave a comment, and share it with anyone who could use this information. I'm Don Crawley. What do you think?